Now that's interesting. Look at that. That's our reflection in the mirror. That's wild. That's pretty wild. Holy shit. I'm sorry. I'm still being such a piece of shit about this. I'm gonna raise it up a little bit more. It's a little weird. It's a little weird. That should be set. The Winkler interview. There you go. So this is not a thing that Zabots is making up. It's an honest to goodness verified fact that on like how they produced that show. There you go. Well, anyway, this is Receiver 2. Welcome to Receiver 2, everyone. This is we played the first game, the predecessor, just last night. Had a really fun time with it. Master Chief was hanging out with us for basically the entirety of that stream, and it was awesome. And I liked that game a lot. It was very fun. And this is the sequel that came out 8 years later, which is to say 4 years ago. But it came out in 2020, and I've never played it. My first time playing it. We've dropped into the intro area, and yeah, as I was just kind of putzing around, we noticed Master Chief says, "Don't worry, Alex, more will be explained." But yes, we are just a target. We are just a silhouette, like a mannequin shooting, not mannequin, but like a shooting target. That's all we are. That's all I ever am. That's all I'm reduced to. All I can think of is the apartment introduction in Portal 2 with, you know, how we're this little innocuous apartment, but there's definitely something going on here. There's definitely something going on. There's something more than meets the eye. And in the intro, it even says, or in the pause screen, it says there's something, things are different. You are different than those around you. There's hints of light seeping past the frayed edges of your reality. You're recognizing the voice of the threat in your mind. You must demonstrate your resolve and receive the call. When will CDs beat retro media as opposed to, you said the Unreal capsule? I actually don't think I know what the Unreal capsule is, although I mean, I was thinking you were gonna say like floppy disks, because that's like the old school. Think past the children and avoid the blue light. Oh my. Well, this is familiar. I could probably just jump behind him. I think what I'll probably just do is just try to run past him. The implication that we've like woken up in our bed. Woke up in our bedroom and we're in this nice apartment or this nice house, and there's suddenly drones. There's suddenly drones and turrets that are out to get our asses. Oh, they can shoot through the glass. They can shoot through the glass. I don't know why I'm surprised by this. Don't know why I'm surprised. We try again. Proto turret. Okay. So we go this way. And be careful with that glass. Careful with that glass, Eugene. And suddenly we're not in our like nice little neighborhood anymore. We're in this industrial area. Very suddenly. So like a very jarring juxtaposition. The reality indeed has shifted in some way. You can rapidly tap or hold shift. He's not like moving. Wait, is he? He's staring straight ahead. We gotta sprint. Oh, crouch. I'm supposed to jump over. He's just chilling. Not. Don't trust like that. I could maybe sprint past, but I don't know. That's a lot of open space. Feel like I'd get got. What is? And some bullets. Oh, speaking of floppies. The Unity bean. I'm a bean. Oh. The Unity capsule. Okay, I didn't actually know this. So in the Unreal Engine, this is presumably made in the Unreal Engine. The player character is like a little floating bean by default. Because that would make more sense. Yeah, when you said retro media, I was like, wait, what's the Unity bean or the Unreal capsule in relation to retro media? I thought maybe it was like something you would like, I don't know, insert into something like an old capsule toy, something or another. As like retro media. Because yeah, when I think of retro media, I think floppies like this. And of course, in the first game, it was cassette tapes. But I mean, really, like there were instances of like anime and other things where yeah, the important piece of media was like on a disc. With this disc, I can take over the world. I feel like that's a thing that was in like G.I. Joe and Sailor Moon and that kind of thing. Game's a little loud though. Let's go and turn it down a little bit more then. Sound effects for sure. Sound effects for sure. Probably like 50. Yeah, this is Unity. Yeah. Learning and wait. Learning and food was going to be delivered via pills. I remember that was like a Star Trek-esque kind of future, like in the future, that's how things will probably be. That was like a thing that was a projected, well, a like educated projected guess of how things were going to end up. There was like a aspect of like some fictional TV shows and movies where there was like, I feel like it was mostly, I don't know how serious it was, right? But like that was like a thing in that was mentioned. That's kind of cool. Use slow taps to hack the turret in the safe zone. Oh, I see. Oh. I gotta learn. I gotta get good. But no, I'm trying to think of the instances in TV shows or movies where they kind of projected that as like, here's how things are going to end up. We're going to have like food. Food is going to be dispensed through vending machines, and it's going to be in capsule form, and you take a pill, drink some water, and that gives you your nutrients for the day, and it fills you up. And like, we don't have to worry about cooking and doing dishes and you know, cholesterol and high blood pressure. That's all a thing in the past. I don't really know how seriously any of us really honestly believed in our heart of hearts that's how things were going to end up. Okay, you can shoot through walls. Oh, there's an achievement. Got killed through a wall. Got an achievement for it. I think that was a thing in like some children's shows, like some kid shows that I watched. I can't think of a good example, but I feel like I saw stuff on like, I don't know if it was the Jetsons. I don't know. I can't remember. But I feel like there was like kids shows that talked about that. But yeah, I don't know how seriously we really thought it was going to be. I think it was it was like a what if, but yeah, not something that we really thought was going to end up that way necessarily. So yeah, the sound is important, and the music and singing is pretty important. So I'll do my darndest, but I'll try to also make sure I'm not blowing out people's eardrums, viewer-wise at least. Alright, so they said balance taps to keep the marker in the safe zone. That's that little fella. There we go. There we go. That's actually kind of nice. You can actually sneak up behind, and if you don't have any ammo, you can still disable them if you're smart. Got our first weapon. Get some extra bullets. That's nice and familiar. And poor Master Chief, of course, who has speedrun, played this game extremely well, and has completed, like nearly impossible challenge runs of mods that literally nobody else has ever completed. They're gonna have to watch me stumble through this game, but I appreciate your patience. Let's see, it's H to show the help. This is H or question mark. That's kind of nice, actually. So, actually, because that is the case, I am indeed going to change that key binding. It's weird how it didn't tell you what the key binding is when you attempt to change it. It's bound to unknown. See, I like that as showing us the help. So, of course, I have this, obviously. We can holster if we need to. And then, let's open the, let's pull the hammer. Is there a way to unpull the hammer? What I'd like to do is open the cylinder. Alright, well, it looks like we are indeed empty. So, push E. Okay, there we go. So it's open from the get-go. Can close it. Is there a button to spin it? I always feel like that. I've never fired a 6-shooter or held it in my hand, but I assume spinning the cylinder is fun. I'm also assuming that's our guy right there. We can't disable him from here. I can't reach through and like hack him that way. I'm gonna see if I can go for the component that houses the camera. Seems like he's dead. Well, or at least incapacitated. Even says, that's even the word it used. It even says the turret is incapacitated. It's a nice confirmation. I don't assume it'll always tell us that. It won't always be that generous. Interestingly enough, you could still hack him. We probably don't have reason to right now. I mean, more practice could be nice, but if I fail it, he'll turn around and blast my ass. Other than Star Trek. I think you're right. Oh, yeah. That like, pie in the sky kind of utopian future idea was, yeah, definitely before Star Trek for sure. In Star Trek, they fixed poverty and hunger and the war on Earth. I know. Isn't that amazing? Tell us how. How would you guys do it? We need to know. Just like the first game, they don't necessarily tell you which bullets are spent. At least I can't tell the difference of which ones are spent. Actually, I say that. That one is kind of raised up a little bit, isn't it? Oh, spin. Yeah, spin. Woo! Awesome. So then how do you empty? It is V. So I picked up all but the sad one. Okay, so maybe maybe it is a little bit easier. Hold on. Yeah, it's so cool. Maybe it is easier in this game to tell the difference then. Got the tapes.
When the mind kill comes, you will likely have forgotten everything about your own life before entering the post-mind kill environment. But everything that has become intuition, everything you've made a part of your inner self, the threat, is unable to erase.
Red balloons?
Therefore, it's important to train until the training becomes so natural that you give it no thought. Correct usage of your firearm has to become as natural as breathing for there to be any chance of success.
What's a box of ammo? Couple bullets. For funsies. There was some nuclear wars, hell yeah. Cock the hammer, then holster it to shoot yourself in the foot. You were not wrong. That's awesome. And now I see my guy is like walking real weird. And now the game's like, why did you do that? What's wrong with you? So that's actually a good demonstration to show why it's important to not always holster. Yeah, we've walked it off. We're fine now. Don't just always walk. Or I'm sorry, not always holster. Don't always have the hammer pulled. In the first game, I don't know if I ever tried that, but we never really had any reason to holster the 6-shooter. So I guess I never tried it. But yeah, I don't know if there was ever a punishment for holstering with the hammer pulled. But yeah, it makes perfect sense. You don't always want the hammer pulled and get you into trouble. That is really loud. Oh, the sound effects more. I'm assuming we want to shoot the red balloons. I don't know if there's 99 of them. Sorry, left balloons. Hold G while pressing V to auto-collect them. So yeah, so if I... Here, I'm going to do this on solid ground for a moment here. So if I open this, and then hold G, and then press V, that is really useful. So I only drop the ones that I spent. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I remember Physics Cat told us about that trick in the second game, but I think he'd even said that, yeah, it's not necessarily a thing in the first game. But it is a very nifty trick in the second game. There we go. Still very loud. I'm not even sure if I'm low. Hold on. Sound effects. Completely dead. Okay, yeah. That did indeed lower it. Because in the first game, there were moments where I would lower the volume. Wait, what was the first game? something I was playing either yesterday or a day or two ago. I would lower the volume and it wouldn't quite take. Still sounds crazy loud. 2%. Guess I could soften gun sounds. Maybe that's the way to do it, because like that is so loud. I want to be fucking waking people up in the middle of the night when they're listening to the stream and suddenly it's like, Jesus fucking Christ, calm down. Calm down those guns. Like, it's cool and I like it, but, you know, when you're streaming, you don't want to be like blowing out people's eardrums or jolting them awake. Scaring people. Better. Like, I still gotta lower it. Kind of like 25. Yeah, the softening. Yeah, exactly. Your ears aren't ringing. Well, that's the thing. It's like authentic, and that's the problem. It's good that it's authentic, but also there's like it's a little intense. There you go. A little bit intense for my blood. But it is authentic. It's just from other receivers. Like this one. Your ears aren't ringing, it's not a real gunshot. Oh, it's a... Oh, I should have read the first one. It's every time I die, it fades away. Kind of like what Master Chief was telling us about with the first game, at least. What is kind of summarized with the first game. Tinnitus was going to be a function of because the gunshots are so loud. I know that what is it? Rainbow Six Siege has a thing where, yeah, if your guy gets hit and takes too much damage, the sound of like blood rushing through your ears from the adrenaline makes it legitimately hard to hear the sounds around you. And that's like a mechanic in the game, which is cool, but it's also annoying sometimes. A cool bit of realism. You survive the mine kill. Trying to send you sufficient supplies. Alright. Watching you from reality A. Mine kill is imminent. No subtlety. The threat is acting. Cash duty. Now's the time to focus. Alrighty. Any other balloons I can pop? It's always nice to kind of stop and appreciate the cityscape we're in. With the spotlights, like the green kind of mist and blue mist on this side. It's a cool look. Reminds me a little bit of the cityscape you see in Perfect Dark in the first couple levels. So we can run and jump. I feel like I've been trained to, from the first game, to at least watch for turrets and little hover fellas right now. This is obviously the tutorial. They probably wouldn't throw like crazy shit like that at you in the intro. Probably, but I know better than to get too comfortable. And man, yeah, running and jumping is so much easier in this game. The number of times I died from an unfortunate fall in the first game. Falling, like, dying to fall damage because I didn't quite time the running and jumping correctly. Unfortunate. I don't see any ammo piles down there. I think we're fine to keep going. Oh! Sleeping turret. Tell me about this sleeping turret. Yeah, learn some mind tech. Yeah, get some earplugs. So we know about these guys. Their own light source. Lots more information here. Shining a flashlight will get their attention. Good to know that there was like a flashlight detection mechanic here. Careful with flashlights. That's very helpful. One in 5 victims to a pistol wound will die. Oh, that's a cheer from Chuck. Thank you, buddy. Hitting us with multiple cheers this evening. Very generous of you, man. Very sweet. Also, I like the dog emojis, or emotes. The Francoface Z. Thank you for that cheer, Chuck. Once again, you're always so dang kind, man. You take good care of us. It's never an expectation, you know. It's never something any of us anticipate, but you do a lot for all of us, and we really do appreciate that, man. Very, very kind. Lightly armored. Shooting the camera. Yeah, that's the strat. So that's the regular turret. Then there's the proto turret that's got the exposed parts. Partially manifested. Started their stuff. That's cool. And then the sleepy boys. Why are they all sleepy? Listening and predicting. They lie in wait. Look, learn, listen. Small window to act for it activates. Listen to the telltale signs of a fully activated turret. Anything else to note? Probably not a whole lot. Collect them and listen. This is immune to the corrupting effects of the mind kill. That's cool. That's why they're using floppy disks instead of, you know, flash drives or anything. Old antiquated media coming back into form. Maybe that's why they had cassette tapes in the first game. Revolvers are, they say better. Just a better choice than semi-autos. I would say it's a personal preference. I don't know if they're universally better, but I do like 6-shooters in this game. They're pretty badass. Cheaper to train with, like they fucking hit like a dump truck. They hit like a goddamn freight train. I don't know if I necessarily need to read all this. Using welded metal cylinders in one of this. Interesting. Lining up the stop chamber with the barrel when reloading? Interesting. So your gun can get sabotaged sometime. So use the mouse wheel to line up the stop chamber with the barrel when reloading. Something I'll have to keep an eye out for then. Accessible to anyone who's untrained. Recognize the voice of the threat. Remove your own access to firearms when it gets too strong. So they can like hack into your brain and like fuck your shit up. Under, you'll urge to hurt those around you. Like maybe that's when you should holster the weapon. Interesting. Nothing to chance. Multiple layers of vigilance. Blah blah blah. Sure enough. Okay. Holstering, right. That's all good. This bad boy. Alright. I'm all caught up. And it's still pretty loud. Turn both music down a bit. I'm gonna turn this down quite a bit more. Come on, keep scanning. So it doesn't always say turret incapacitated. That was a one-time thing. Because the confirmation is nifty. Strange voices. A strange voice when tapes are nearby. Don't hear it yet. Over that way in a second here. Oh. Okay, I do hear that, yeah. Before I pick that up, hold on, I want to see what's over here, if anything. Well, no obvious turrets. You can still see my little fella, my little silhouette there. Yeah, the flashlight can be an asset. That's a good point too if you're like trying to draw their attention. If you're trying to alert them. Because in a lot of cases, yeah, it's like I would definitely like to be stealthy if possible. But if I want to draw them away or like activate them intentionally, then yeah, the flashlight can be a very useful asset, no doubt. Makes perfect sense.
It is vital that you know that you are not dreaming. This is real. This is the time you have prepared for.
Get whisked away. Click anywhere. Click the anywhere button. New rank received. I get to wield 2 revolvers now. Yeah, we got the snub nose. Is that what they call it? Bolt detective. I've been so gross today. All the times I'm having to blow my nose. It's annoying. Annoying for me. I'm sure it's grody for you. Gross and lame. Good news. The good news is that it means I'm healing. Science and my body is healing. So, I wonder if that one. If that's like sign that it's, oh, maybe it's like either corrupted or maybe it's just like it's a 5-shooter now. Maybe that's what's going on. The problem is if I shoot now, the next one, I guess it depends on how it rotates, but the next one could be a block shot. So if we kind of be aware of that. So we can go up. This way we have a number of options. I feel like this is probably where the game opens up a bit. Voice actor, I do like the voice actor, yeah. It's a little bit more inspired than the first one. And that's not to like talk shit on the first game. The first game was, you know, very, very much an indie project through and through. Based on a 7-day game jam project. But still, I can appreciate the higher order production value. User training, all the times we talked about this, and it feels off, he says. Henry Wonders says, I just feel numb. What does this all mean? Do not know, Henry. I feel like eventually we'll get our own flashlight and we'll really be able to do some cool shit. We got the double staircase thing going on here. I've never seen a staircase configuration like this in real life where like they're interlocking back to back and you can like see people and high five them as you walk by them in the opposite stairwell. I've never seen that kind of thing before. Yet it was very prominent in the first game and prominent in this game too. It was probably counterclockwise. It probably does say in the manual. I'll find out soon when I inevitably have to fire this thing. I shoot at some bad guys. Inserted to line up with the cylinder direction. Oh, okay, so yeah, the direction that's being inserted, that makes sense. So we had it just there, actually, where it locked first onto the I guess, hacked or corrupted or just otherwise unavailable slot. I don't know if that coincides with what they were saying earlier. Where they were saying that the... Somewhere in one of the notes I read where they were talking about, like, yeah, the threat can, like, hack into your device and disable things. It's also possible this is just a 5-shooter and that's just how it's meant, how it was made. It seems like a arbitrary choice to block one of the chambers. Many of the chambers are disabled, you can minimize the effects, right. Yeah. So I think that's just a limitation that the threat has imposed on us. And not like how the game was, how the gun was manufactured. Set it in the barrel, yeah. Yeah, so if like, from the get-go, if you set it in the center, then the next shot, it'll be rotated away from. We'll test that theory next time I gotta reload. But I think you're right. Eighth floor. I'm assuming this game is procedurally generated, or each round for the game is procedurally generated, much like the first game. Where it was entirely procedural generation for the levels. The tutorial obviously was static, you know, it was bespoke and crafted. Curated even. But I'm assuming that like the regular aspect of the game is procedural generation all the way. Do I want to go down or do I want to keep going laterally? I kind of want to keep going laterally for Like this feels like it's got some procedural generation for sure. No melee attacks, so I can't just break through the glass. I don't know if I want to make a lot of noise necessarily. I keep seeing my reflection. Looking to see if there's like a slide the door open move. I don't know if it's a good idea to shoot these. I'm gonna. I did it. Good job, Alex. You can break it, run and jump into it. Oh, no kidding. That's pretty nifty. And I'm assuming I didn't take damage. I mean, in real life, if I fucking fling myself through glass, it's gonna hurt like a bitch and probably carve my ass up. But there we go. Good to know. Thank you, Master Chief. And shoot through it. Some pains are too strong, but others are not. That's cool. For the mind kill, this would be lethal. But we suspect the strong receivers. Ah, we can take it. We can tank that shit. This is suddenly a more fully formed kitchen than what we saw in Rat Shaker earlier. Let's go ahead and hold G and do this. There we go. Oops. So then we load that up like that, I think. It's like that. So the next time we fire, like that, there we go. We'll be set. Although I shouldn't necessarily have the hammer locked. As long as I don't have to holster, I'll be fine. There's me. Don't I look handsome? Yeah, I should not. That's not a good habit. Do not always just hold down the hammer for funsies. Won't always work that way. Am I a vampire now? I just don't have a reflection at... Oh, you can kind of see it. So no, we're not a vampire, but we're like a... shooting target. Shooting practice character of some sort. That has gained sentience. Let's go upstairs then. Still weird. Still very, very bizarre. Only permanent damage comes from you shooting yourself. Otherwise, assume it heals back. If it doesn't kill you, assume it heals back. I noticed earlier when we holstered the gun and shot ourselves in the foot, our leg was injured and we moved like at half speed for like 10 seconds. But after a bit, it seemed to ease up, and I guess healed after a bit. Feeling your way through life. And biomedical information. In informatics. See, I assume there was some kind of auto heal that happens. Heal over time. That little glimmer, that little glitch, was that the mind kill? It's going in reverse. Oh my. They're unmaking some tea. What does it all mean? Oop. I don't know if I'm supposed to be shooting these balloons, but I see them. And I went to cause violence. Oh, shards of glass can hurt. Today I learned. Today I learned. So I probably shouldn't jump through that glass to break it then. It might have been bulletproof, or I just missed. It's also possible too. Whoever lives here, sorry I fucking shot your window. White words on the blue on the blue background. What else we got? You are at the time for love. And then discovering intimacy as the bride of okay. That book's for me. I'm a bride of Christ, all right. That's me. Hit me for sure. There's Earth. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, you can turn it on, turn it off. That's kind of cool. Right down. I know there was a number of other things that caught my eye. That still seems so loud. I mean, I can continue lowering the sound effects volume, but like, man, there's not much left. That's better. Literally 5% sound effects volume. That's crazy. Here, let's just lower it all leave that, like, I'll raise it up a little bit, but, like, loud game, wow. And it's not, like, a bad thing necessarily. Oh! Almost jumped right off. It's not like to say that that's, like, horrible, but it is a little bit odd for those in a streaming situation where you're trying not to explode people's eardrums. Alright, so what I think... Oh, wait, here we go. Can't go that way. I can go this way, though. I don't know if popping the balloons really does much of a darn, but it makes me feel cool. That's much more important. A little bit odd to me that we haven't had any bad guys in a minute. I expect that's probably about to change. It sounds okay? Because on the waveform, it's like peeking into the red. So every time I look over, I go, ooh. Here. Oh, I heard that too. Right there. I hear a cassette. There's violence over there, sure enough. Oh my god, the indescribable urge to shoot the gong to hear what noise it'll make. Oop. Shooting through the glass will divert the bullet trajectory. Yeah, that's not terribly surprising, and it can help when you're trying to dodge the turrets. Yeah, I very much believe that. That makes perfect sense. Whoa, that's a raid from Rhinoctoclops. Thank you, bud. We're playing Receiver 2. This is my first time checking out this cool game. And I think this is still part of the intro. I think this is still technically part of the intro, so like... Oh! A little scary. A little scary. It's a fun game, though. We played the first game last night. Had a really fun time with it, and got my ass kicked, obviously. It's a really tough game. But it's very satisfying. Once you kind of start to get your sea legs and kind of figure out the mechanics, it's very fun. And we're playing the sequel, which came out just 4 years ago. 8 years after the first game, after the predecessor. Well, that's a cheer from Chuck. Thank you, buddy. And this with lots of support, lots of cheers. And also, we're a little shooting target fella. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that silly? And we got some bullets. You ever just keep your bullets in the shower? Lord knows I do. Speaking of which, if you've never played this game, you may not know that this game is all about very, very detailed gun mechanics. So it's not just a press the reload button to reload. You gotta do one of these. Open the cylinder. Hold one button to, like, have your palm out, and then press another button to empty all the shells, but only drop the empty ones, the spent ones. So he dropped 4 spent shells and held, I guess, one unspent shell, and then another button to load up an individual bullet, another button to close the cylinder. Oh, wait, hold on. And then another mouse wheel to spin it. However, there's another thing where something has caused the gun to get hacked. Like this malevolent force we're trying to pursue has hacked our gun, and we have one chamber that's disabled. So what we've kind of learned is lock it in so that it lines up with the barrels. That way, the next time you fire, it'll actually launch the next bullet in the line, and it'll skip over that kind of like disabled chamber. I think that's kind of what we determined earlier. Also, not sure how this room got shot up. There was a turret. Oh, okay. I guess there was a turret shooting at us, and was. Yeah, I'm a little bit perturbed by the glass being broken here. I'm not sure how that happened, but that is scary. Get the tape.
This is my last will and testament.
Find these tapes to tell the story and learn about how it all went down.
To clear. It has the service light on, but it runs okay.
Learning about the world and what happened here.
I ever did. Whatever.
It's a cool game. It's a cool game.
My bank account can go to my dad. He can decide what to do with it. To whoever finds this, just put my body in the trash. It's where I belong.
Holster. Holster. Holster it. Holster it. Oh shit. I can't holster the gun. Don't do it. Don't do it. I don't know. Fuck. I thought you could just holster it. Hold left mouse button to fire the revolver in double action. No, I didn't want to shoot it. I didn't want to shoot it. The bad guys took control. That's disappointing. God damn it. I was like, no, don't do it. Ah, it's turning against me. So we heard that can happen. We read a little blurb about that. We read a little blurb about that in one of the notes we read. So, god damn it, that's annoying. I was listening, man. I was learning about this sad story. The guy was describing to us his last will and testament. He did the fucking Frank Reynolds, when I die, throw my body in the trash. He fucking hit us with that line, not literally. Anyway, thank you. I can give a proper thanks now to our friends over on Rhinoctoclops for the raid. Thank you guys for that raid. Very generous of you. I recognize your screen name. I think I've had the privilege of crossing paths with you before. Thank you guys. You guys are playing some. What were you playing? You were playing Back to the Dawn, which I've never heard of. Rhinoctoclops, thank you. Again, we're playing a really cool game tonight. Tonight is a extra long charity stream. We're playing a charity stream that is, we're doing a charity stream. 8 hours plus. We started, well, 7 hours ago. We'll probably go more like 9 hours tonight, honestly. I'm feeling pretty frisky. Feeling pretty good. And we played a couple games earlier. We're playing some indie games tonight. This is the last game of the night, but we're only getting started, so we're only getting started for this game. We're going to play a whole lot more of it for sure. And like you heard me say earlier, we played the first game last night. Now we're playing the newest one, the sequel tonight. And this game is hard, as we just demonstrated. It's a tough game, but it's very fun, very detailed, lots of cool gun mechanics, lots of very sophisticated systems to learn and get good, attempts to get good at. So it's very good. It's a very good game. So yeah, so Master Chief says this is level 1, yeah. Also, Rhinoctoclops, forgive me if you've already heard this spiel from me before in the past, but whenever somebody raids, especially when it's the first time somebody raids, or a relatively new, an infrequent time, I like to ask if you have any clips to share. I like to ask if anyone has any clips to share, if there's anybody from Rhinoctoclops' raid, from their stream that's listening in, or if Rhinoctoclops you're still listening in, if you have any clips to share, if there was anything fun, if you had a YouTube short, a TikTok video, or a Twitch clip, something short and sweet you could show us, we could all watch together. We'll bring it up on the big screen, we'll all watch together. It's my favorite way to like kind of learn about someone's stream, what kind of content they make, what their personality's like. The thing is, like, some streamers, they have the thing that autoplays a clip when you raid. It'll autoplay a clip, it'll just grab a random one, but sometimes, you know how it is, sometimes someone grabs a throwaway clip just to show you something, or a quote they misheard or something like that, and then one of those kind of throwaway clips gets grabbed, and you go, it's not a very great summary for someone's stream. So I like to ask if somebody has something, because that for me is the best way to really learn what someone's content is like, what someone's got to, what someone's up to, what games they're playing, or just a funny moment if nothing else. So it's one of my favorite ways to learn about someone's content. So anyway, thank you, Rhinoctoclops, I appreciate you. And thank you again to Chuck, Game Trader 2, for that cheer. Chuck, like I said, buddy, you do a lot for us, man. You're always so generous, and I always have to emphasize that cheering and spending money on the stream is never something I ever expect from anybody, especially people that know me in real life. Like, that is not an obligation ever. But of course it's appreciated. Of course. Very, very generous. So we had this earlier. Now we've got the big one. But yeah, it's a good game. And Master Chief said, so the death that just occurred apparently was fucking wild. And Zabatsu has an interesting theory. We were listening to our own suicide tape. Isn't that wild? I thought it was just a sad, kind of a sad story, but man, that shit was wild. Let's double check, because in the notes, in one of the notes, they said that if you find yourself getting hacked and you have some kind of urge to hurt yourself or those around you, remove yourself from, remove the firearm from yourself at all possible. I guess I could have dropped it. I guess there's a drop button. I tried to holster it, and you see, the guy was going It was still curving towards me. Maybe if I held H, maybe that would have worked. So let's see. Yeah, it was notes. Was it? No, it was under help? Yeah, it was, where was it? Gun safety. Here we go. The voice of the threat. Strong urge to hurt yourself or others. Right. Takes longer than that to access your firearms. If it was if it was like a 9mm, we could have maybe switched to another magazine or something. Locking them. Oh, there's a safety button, right? There's a safety button, I think. Unsafe directions, pulling the trigger, loaded, safety feature. Right. I didn't, for some reason in my mind, does this have a safety? I don't know if it does have a safety. Can I drop it? You cannot drop it necessarily. What you could do, of course, is just quickly like empty the shells and be like, all right, hands above the table. So that's probably what I should have done going forward. Yeah, either fire all the bullets or slow holster. I don't know what slow holster is. Load that back up, and there we go. We're set there. Because, yeah, I tried to holster it, and it was not taking. I pressed H. Maybe I should have held H. But I think in that instance, what I got to do is just quickly crack it open and empty that shit. I think that's probably the way to do it. It said find 5 tapes, and I think Master Chief said this is level 1. Master Chief, should I be wasting bullets trying to pop the balloons? Because I assumed the balloons had some kind of significance, but now I'm not so sure. That I'm seeing a line of 3 of them, because I feel like I shouldn't be wasting ammo if it's gonna be a big old waste of time and resources. And no invisible walls to stop me, so you could get got if you're not careful here. Yeah, if nothing else, if emptying the bullets for some reason is not an option. Next time we're getting corrupted like that, I'll try to hold the H button, see if that's any different. Also, I'll look to see if there's anything attached to the balloons, but I don't see anything. So I think they are inconsequential. Probably. They give ammo randomly. Oh, okay. Shoot them in a line. Ooh. That would be pretty daring. I could line up a shot like that. You know what? Thank you for one thing. Thank you, Master Chief. That's very helpful. Oh! Oh! I meant to do that. I was only pretending to be a dumbass. I definitely didn't fucking get got by gravity again. God damn. I'm assuming S&W is Smith & Wesson. Smith & Wesson. Hospital, it says. This is a new one. We gotta find 5 tapes to complete level 1. Flashlight. And, oh, and it's holstered. So that's familiar to us. So I'm guessing, oh shit, wrong button. I'm guessing this is kind of standard, where we'll all more or less always have a single chamber that is goofed. A goofed chamber, at least by this point in the game. And we're on the 6th floor, but it's earlier we're on the 8th floor, so I wonder if this is not procedurally generated, and if it is, if we went back up to the 8th floor, we'd see some familiar things. Quick holster, tapping the holster button, and slow holster. Oh, so yeah, I did the quick one, but if you hold it... They seem pretty similar. I noticed if you hold it, like the gun in the bottom right, it goes like small, whereas if you tap it, it doesn't do like little shrinky dink. Oh, you do that if the hammer is cocked. Dang, there is a difference. So yeah, holding the button maybe would do the difference. Would make the difference. Good to know. Whoop. Take that glass, idiot. I saw that. I thought that square was a food. Delicious. I thought that square was a tape and I got excited, especially because I can hear the singing. I feel like I shouldn't be so brazen just walking in front of open windows. If there was a turret there, I would have gotten my entire ass ate.
The rivalry between Colt and Smith and Wesson is
Sherlock
as old
and
as time
Watson,
itself.
obviously.
Assuming that the universe was created in 1852. Now, Wesson was largely unknown at the time and still reeling from his brother's sudden death and the seizure of their gunsmithing tools.
So, yeah,
by
so
creditors.
that probably would
He
do
partnered
it.
with
So
Daniel
either
Levin
eject
to
the bullets or
carefully
do the
work
slow
around
holster.
Colt's patents to
Lesson learned.
create a slightly different revolver based on his brother's ideas, and had started to successfully rebuild his business when Sam Colt sensed a threat to his monopoly and drove Wesson back to bankruptcy with lawsuits and legal fees. But when Colt's patent ran out, Wesson came back with a vengeance, and the Smith & Wesson versus Colt revolver debate continues to this day. Even though the modern differences consist of whether the cylinder rotates clockwise or counterclockwise and whether the cylinder release should be pulled or pushed. And ultimately, it comes down to personal preference and how they feel about the fan.
Unfortunately, that was some smart placement, goddammit. I'm not happy about it, but that was some smart placement. I was like, oh fuck! I was also trying to be good and like listen to the tape, because I'm very much agree with Master Chief here. The voice acting is quite good. Oh, I'll confess, I was so concerned about that guy, I didn't even know where the other dude was. He might have been right in front of me, and I was so concerned for the other guy, it never even clicked to look straight ahead. We might be on level 1 for a minute. Might be here for a minute or two. Manifesting. Isn't that like what the TikTok ladies would say for a while? That was like a 2021, 2022 thing. Manifesting. Manifesting positive energy. We have all chambers accessible. Hell yeah. No, gotta worry about fuckery. Oh, it even says in the top right, holster, slow holster. I didn't notice that. But yeah, don't gotta fuck around with blank chambers this time. And look at that, all of the balloons are lined up. So I can try this again and not fuck it up and not embarrass myself. Probably. Said probably. No guarantees. Last time I fell off the edge like a dingus. Not this time. This time will be different. In fact, I think it was right here. Except no, I was between two buildings. Ooh, we gotta like wait for it to line up. Got one. What? Am I that bad? Am I that much of a dingus? Oh, I didn't. Maybe I wasn't pulling the hammer. Maybe that's why. What? Oh my god. Am I this big of a dumbass? I'm embarrassing myself. And I'm guessing it loads, like, is it dropping the bullet or does it... Like, I see the little bullet pop up. Oh no, I know I'm empty. I don't want to talk about it. Don't look at me. I'm embarrassed. Yeah, I see the little bullet pop up. I think that's what it like gets inserted directly. Man, I'm embarrassed. Maybe I wasn't using the iron sights correctly, but it seemed like I was loading it up, lining it up like a normie. You can also touch them, though. That's good to know. If you touch them, it'll still collect the bullets. There's aim fatigue. If you hold for too long, your guy will start wiggling a little bit, maybe. I see there's like a little bit of like it travels a bit, you know? It wanders slightly. Oh, and you know what? I see some wiggles. Maybe that's the issue, is that maybe I was wiggling. Maybe I was wiggling when I shouldn't have been. So yeah, lesson learned here is to maybe don't spend so much time lining up the shot. Just shoot it, folks. Whoop. Oh, too much momentum. Oh god, my legs. Falling from heights can cause injury or death. Yeah, it was too much momentum. I fell right through. Now, in the first game, I had my fair share of mishaps involving gravity. And I've had one or two tonight as well. Can include too little or too much momentum. I'm nothing if not consistent in my buffoonery. Like I'm going back to the tutorial areas. If I was really fancy, I could try to go for a hack. Oh wait, no, what am I doing? Wrong piece. There we go. That is satisfying that you can physically see the components take a hit. That is satisfying. Versus, you know, you kind of look and you're like, wait, did the light go off? Like, what's going on here? So that is actually really nice. Ooh, that's sneaky.
This building, this place, it doesn't make much sense. Like, while I know this isn't the same room as before, it still feels familiar. It's more like a fictional place than the real world. It's
kind of cool. There's like a ledge grab. That's nice.
Copies of copies and lost the original intent of all the objects long ago.
I want to like parkour around, but I probably shouldn't. That's just asking for trouble. Depends on the heaviness. Yeah, that's a good point too, because this gun is like... What is this one? Oh, this is the snub nose. This one's probably not so bad, but the other one earlier, whoops. The other one was a much heavier gun, the Smith & Wesson. The big boy. Right, but this one's not as bad. But, of course, the big boy probably hits a lot harder, so... Trade-offs, obviously. Got one tape. Nope. Shine your flashlight, yep. I wanted to see what was down there, but I probably shouldn't have. You can't see me now. I get the drop on his ass, oh, you best believe. Boink. I investigate? Oh, hold on. There we go. There was other flashlights, I think. To say the last guy had some stuff underneath him. This guy also had some stuff underneath him. I'm glad I checked. Yep. That's a really nifty trick. The hold G and click V a bunch to get the goods. That's really useful. Oh! Wait, how did I do that? Oh, I think it was cocked already. I think it was cocked already and I pressed it again. Wait, yeah, how did I do that? I pressed the F button and it fired. I wonder if it was because I had maybe not lined up the chamber correctly after loading in the bullets. But that must have been it. Yeah, because like I pressed F and it shot, and I was like, what the hell? That shouldn't have happened. F releases the hammer. Oh. It does? Huh. You hold it? I have no idea. Turning into a bit of a Mirror's Edge with the platforming. Well, it'd be Mirror's Edge if I was like parkouring and landing my jumps and being a badass. I guess I'm like bumbling and falling on shit and making a fool out of myself. It's not quite as edgy. Mirror's dullness. Mirror's yeah, what's the opposite of an edge? Mirror's softness. Hammer just had enough force to... Wow, that's impressive. So that can happen if you, I guess, press the button with too much velocity, or there's maybe just a chance that can happen by press the hammer button one too many times. It's good to know.
You have seen the signs around you.
Oop.
Creeping, decay, and dysfunction. You have realized that something is wrong with the media and the people around you. You know that you are different. This is why you're ready to become a receiver. You have been issued a series of audio cassette tapes that are part of our system for advancing insight. By continually listening to these tapes, you will drown out and eventually counteract the negative influences from your environment. Once you have absorbed these tapes, you will have taken the first step towards awakening your true self.
Sounds like a self-help series.
The media is a threat.
You listen to this series of tapes, you too can unlock your true self and you unlock your full potential.
You must listen to them to advance.
You must listen to the full series of tapes to unlock your full, untapped potential. But don't stop now. Buy the next series of tapes, out next month, to ascend to level 2. And no, I'm not trying to say that self-help things are a scam. Self-help things can be quite nice, but some of them, I imagine, are maybe a little bit scrungy. This overall kind of format feels pretty familiar. I think we were in another version of this area in a past life. In fact, yep, this feels familiar the way I launched myself earlier like a doofus. Go ahead and pop that one. Hear the happy music. I gotta be careful though, because if there was one turret over there, there could be more. Lady was singing at me. This is where I launched myself earlier and was made a fool. Before I... Ooh, hold on. Before I go that way... There we go. Oh, wrong button. I like in the first game where you had to, like, press it a couple times sometimes. You, like, press V, you had to wiggle it a couple times to make sure you got all the bullets out. I appreciate and also miss the fact that it's more consistent in this game. Okay, I'm a little bit sad that it's more consistent and reliable. Like when there's a little bit of crust sometimes to mechanics like that, where it's like you gotta make sure it takes. So the level layout seems to be pretty consistent. I'm gonna go back up real quick. But like the placement of ammo and the placement of turrets seems to be procedurally selected. I wonder if it was up, because I heard the music when I took out the turret. Oh, is it not here? Oh, there it is. Bullets. There we go, I can hear it. Thump. I hear it from this corner, but kind of faint. If I go this way, it goes away. I don't know if I need to drop down here then. Level 6 Laser Lotus. You can uncock, hold F, and... Oh, that's good to know. So hold F and hold mouse 1. Wait, hold on. Hold F, hold mouse 1, release F first. There we go. That is a good mechanic to remember. I will probably forget the timing of it or the order of order of operations. I'm dead. Ah, fuck. Didn't even see him up there. Damn. So I'll probably forget that, but I will do my darndest not to. Oh, he's on that side? Oh, fuck. I gotta be more observant. Sounds like something, yeah, Agent 46. The Hitman protagonist. He would. He would. Wait, hold on. Yeah, there we go. Right there. Bloop. I think that means we're good. Did you appreciate that we start with a flashlight this time? I also appreciate that. Let's see, did I do it correctly? Yes, yes we did. This is a 5-shooter, so I've already shot 3 times, so I should go ahead and do this now then. Load that up. There we go. Just an oil spill. Thought it was a blood splorter. Nothing over here, though. I appreciated that in the first game, ammo drops were pretty visible from afar, which I really am grateful for. In this game, you have to really be observant for those ammo drops. Now, granted, I haven't really run out of ammo yet because I keep dying too early. But really, like, take in your surroundings because it's so easy for a turret to be hiding somewhere. But, yeah, I feel like I'm having to be a lot more observant. Now, of course, I'm, you know, very new to this game and compared to the first game. The first game is a simpler experience. The level generation was much more simplified in the first game, obviously. And it was a simpler visual presentation, too, so the ammo drops were able to pop a little bit better, like, visually. They popped out a little more obviously. There's a lot more details. A lot more, you know, just sophistication here, which is great. And not at all a bad thing. You know, this is not a dig in the slightest. I definitely have to be observant. But a big part of that, too, is, like I said, just playing the game and noticing where spawns are likely to be. It's like the kind of thing that you'll just kind of pick up on over time, I'm sure. Can I get that from here? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm gonna get one of them. I'm gonna get one of them. There we go. We'll get a second one. Can I get that one? Oh yeah, never even broke a sweat. Oh fuck. And like that. There we go. I want to click on that spot. Space catches my eye. This seems really safe. Echolocating the tapes, yeah. It wasn't visible, but yeah, you're able to kind of piece together where it was based on the sounds I was hearing and from my position, my relative position. Trying to listen for the sounds of where's that? Trying to listen for the sounds of turrets. In cases like that where, like, if I wouldn't have been able to see him, but maybe if I could have heard him. See the light? Oh, there he is. Oh. Oh, he got the fucking top of my head, I bet. I was like, he can't see me from here, can he? Oh, yeah. Oh, I should use the flashlight more often then, yeah. I'm sure you can tell why I'm not always trying to use it, because I don't always want to get the bad guys' attention. But that is a nice detail, is that if I do use the flashlight, it does help to see the stuff. And of course means when we spawn with the flashlight, I'm sure we can find a flashlight sometimes. They really want me to extract casings. Okay, I'll assume maybe some of them were spent. There we go. Get that click. I feel like I spawned pretty close to where I died earlier. I can't believe I got by that suicide tape thing. That was actually pretty fucking cool. It was very engrossing. I was like, wow, we have a cool and very, like, tragic, very, like, somber story thing. Like, let's sit back for a minute, take a sip of my water, just kind of listen, get caught up on chat, because these nice folks over from Renoctoclops's stream just rated us. We could just kind of vibe for a second, and then it's like, oh god, what's happening? Oh fuck! Time to panic! It was cool. It was alarming, but it was very cool and scary when it happened. And, you know, now we know properly how to deal with that kind of situation when it happens. Probably. Heck. There's a little bit of spread I'm trying to accommodate for. God damn it. Load a revolver with a blocked chamber and fire all 5 rounds, which probably means I need to reload. Yeah. It's all done. Bleh. Is it the sunken cost fallacy? There we go, we got it. Now I feel accomplished. That should be nice right here. Oh, is that? Oh, it's a data disk. I am alone. Weird connections, broken skies, messed up sound. Haven't seen anybody else. We'd fight this together like a family. There you go. Yeah, it was pretty badass. Yeah, I think Zabatsu, you were the one, or I think it was Zabatsu. Somebody, Zabatsu or somebody was like, "Wait a goddamn second! That wasn't just like a sad and interesting tape. That was like the sound of your voice giving a last will and testament, and it was before we offed ourselves. Pretty fucking brutal, honestly."
You have seen the signs around you. The gradual creeping, decay, and dysfunction.
Sounds a little bit like Adam West.
You have realized,
and that's not a bad thing. Not a bad thing at all.
The media and the people around you. You know that you are different. This is why you are ready to become a receiver. You have been issued a series of audio cassette tapes that are part of our system for advancing insight. By continually listening to these tapes, you will drown out and eventually counteract the negative.
There's like a little bit of an Adam West cadence there that I'm really vibing to. It makes me happy.
Once you have absorbed these tapes, you will have taken the first step towards
I feel like I keep
your true self. The media is a threat. We have a technique to help. We use tapes as part of this technique. You must listen to them to advance.
Like I keep getting myself into trouble where I'll see a thing, I'll see a light, and I'll move into assess, and I'll expose myself too much, and I'll feel like a silly person. Not today, baby. Well, I mean, maybe today I might still fuck up, but right now I feel great. It's one threat immobilized, which means I'm literally unstoppable. Alex says moments before slipping on a banana peel and shitting my pants and falling off the edge and exploding and dying, and then being not alive anymore, and then being dead. See, I would slip off the edge while trying to catch my bearings there. I would slip off the edge and feel like a silly person. Telltale blue hue. Oh, sneaky. Should I go down? Should I continue? Let's see if I can get a drop. Flashlight! Am I in the clear here? I'm gonna find out. Yeah, we're in the clear. Okay, good. Uh-oh. Okay. Like I need this to hit, or else I need to run. Load him up. Load me up, Big Daddy. There we go. Mac, did you have any goods? Yeah, they seem to frequently have stuff underneath them, which is nifty. Not always. Sometimes it takes a couple hits, but yeah, they'll sometimes have the good goods. What's that? Oh, that's for hacking, right? I don't want to hack. No need to hack when he's already incapacitated. I mean, I guess if I really wanted to style on his ass, I could, but not really necessary. Also, I learned that, like, jumping prematurely off of a ladder, even just a little bit, can fuck you up. I mean, it could kill you, but it's more like, in my case, it was just more likely to slow me temporarily and give me a little bit of an injury that will slowly auto heal. But that's not to chance it. That's not to leave these things to chance. Up top. I do appreciate that there's kind of a ledge grab. Not always. Doesn't always like fully. You can't use it to like cheese, you know, all platforming situations, but it is sometimes quite nifty. Garbage. Oh boy. This is a little bit precarious. We're good. It's a turret down there. I think as long as I don't shine my flashlight on it, I should be okay. Ooh, you know what? Let's turn that off. Get that guy's attention. I could try to drop him, but like I'd waste a lot of bullets. Spam, just spam jump up to it. That's good to know. That is very good to know. Can I ask how the term mongoosing came about? Like if that's a person in your community that discovered that strat? It'd be so cool. It'd be so cool. Oh! So once again, I like just tapped it. Maybe I should be holding F. Yeah. I should not click it. I gotta hold that shit. Double. Hold it. There we go. Heck. It's scary when that happens. There we go. It's scary when you go to press the button and you're like, oh god, what happened? The fuck was that? It just when you go to pull the hammer back and it suddenly just pops prematurely. It's like, yo, you don't just pop your hammer prematurely on someone, man. I mean, sometimes it do be that way. Sometimes it's been a minute. Sometimes it's been a minute since someone has touched your hammer. That's just how it goes.
Indecision and anxiety are the natural result of disorder.
Tell me about it, Adam West. Tell me.
Ideas have weight and potential.
Ah, good to know.
They exist in a sequence.
The red flippy floppies.
To other concepts that precede and follow them.
Yoga in the park. Tattoos and buzz cut. The way they move, the look in their eyes. People in a combat zone.
Mental exercises will forge these broken links into an unbreakable chain to harness your will.
Something. I thought it was that light right there. I was like, oh shit. I don't expect this is like Splinter Cell where I can just shoot lights out necessarily. Oh, he's right there. Damn. I thought there was something over on that side, but yeah. I'm kind of surprised he hasn't seen me yet, but maybe it's because I haven't shined a light on him. Let's see, I think I see the weak spot. I'm going for it. Whoop. I missed. I went just above. There we go. Might be another one. Thought I saw another light, but maybe not. Maybe not. Speaking of other lights, I got one. I got a light for you. Master Chief is saying there's probably a way I can collect those without having to shoot. I can like tap the balloons without shooting their asses. So let's see, but also ideally without exploding my knees because I'm worried that if I like leap and miss, that'll take some fall damage. Fall damage is not overly generous. Pretty punishing in this game. I heard something. Oh, right there.
If you run out of ammo, you can no longer defend yourself against
I'm like trying to reach.
However, they are predictable, and with enough focus, you can get past them without using your firearm at all.
Yeah, there's like one more. It does heal back. So that's a good point. It's not, I mean, it probably won't kill me, right? Probably. So here, let's at least try it for that one, maybe from that guy, maybe the tank. Whoop. Bit of a jump. It probably won't kill me, right? I've got a good run going. How many tapes am I up to? I'm up to 3 out of 5. So it's like, I'm scared. I don't think it's gonna. Well, maybe it will. Maybe it will. Whoop. Okay. Okay, just a little tumble. Yeah, so the running jump is pretty darn good with its coverage. You think from those guys? Let's try it. Let's try it from those guys. Let's try the Master Chief recommended strat. Whoop! Up. No fall damage though. Maybe I need to. And they do kind of. They kind of bob and weave in the air a little bit. Whoop! I think I just barely missed. Ah! Gotta walk it off. Walk it off, man. I think you gotta like get the proper lineup. It's a little bit persnickety. Comes down. Oh fuck. Goes up. Here we go. Here we go. Gamer mode. Oh! Damn it. Fine. Whatever. Just do it the old-fashioned way. Time is money. Time is money. Let's just keep going. It's fine. There we go. Load that one up. Now we're set. 3 out of 5 tapes. Not bad. Not bad. Oh. The light kind of flickered a little bit before it came on. There's a tape on these staircases last time. I'm assuming it's kind of like in the first game where there's not exactly 5 tapes to find. There'll be more tapes as we continue to explore. And if you miss one, it's not the end of the world. You can still find more as you continue, but once you find 5 is when you've succeeded at your task. So yeah, the levels just keep spawning. Procedural generation continues. I've yet to like explore that little area down there. There's bad guy. There's also something glowing on that monitor. That'd be kind of cool to explore down there at some point. And by some point, I think I might mean right it now, I suppose. Oh, except that. Okay, never mind. I thought I saw a flashlight. Telltale purple hue, purple and blue hue. I do. Oh, that's the sky. That's the sky, Alex. I do appreciate your insight and your answering to my mechanical questions, Master Chief. It's very helpful. I remember you saying yesterday, Master Chief was like, "Listen, I remember when I was like you, kid. I remember being a young whippersnapper in this game." You may or may not remember the humble beginnings. Little baby Alex like myself. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. What saw me and where and how? I saw a bullet. I saw a disc. I say yes, please. Something is... there? Yeah. get the drop on his ass? Ooh, I can get the drop on his ass. Nice. There we go. Is there one more, maybe? No, it's very good, like, mechanical help, like mechanical assistance, especially when I'm like have a question about how something functions and how something like you know, works just like from a game mechanic perspective. That's very helpful. That is very helpful, and also I appreciate that you're like not being like, wait, turn around. What was that? Go back. Like I appreciate that you're letting me fuck up. You're letting me, like, this is how we learn, right? You're letting me make mistakes and like learn from them, and yeah, that's how you're. That's probably how it's supposed to go in this game.
Safety is to know your target and what is beyond it.
To be
bullets can penetrate a lot.
Just like figure things out, you know, kind of feel your way around.
How many
sometimes.
Interior sheetrock walls do you think a typical 9mm bullet will go through? 1, 2, more like 20. In a typical gunfight, more shots miss than hit, but all bullets end up somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you live alone in a rural area, there is no pistol or rifle that won't put your family and neighbors at risk. Even hollow point rounds often miss or fail to expand. The safest choice for an effective internal home defense weapon in a populated area is a pump-action shotgun loaded with a small buckshot or large birdshot.
Something there. Oh, he's down there. Good to know. Good to know. Between this is the thing versus you missed it. Yeah, it's a very much appreciated and very helpful. No question. Got his ass. Woo-wee. Yeah, like stats and like the lore and the mechanics. That is very helpful, and it's also interesting. You'll get in the park too. They didn't push anyone to join. They were cautious. Hold this pose, concentrate, blah blah blah. Called getting to baseline. What began as a simple yoga in the park exercise became something else. We're one tape away from getting our first dub on level 1, which means I should know better than to get too comfortable. I'm gonna get over there so I can get like the goods, man. These got some bolts over there probably. I was just saying, scary. I don't like going down here where like they see my legs. They see my legs before I can see. That's scary. Having the high ground is not always what it's cracked up to be. And my curiosity is really tugging at me to explore down here. Like, and there's a lot of things to hide behind, lots of cover and whatnot, but it's scurry. Oh, is that a tape? I know better than to just fucking sprint out the open. Scary. This is a game that makes me want to be careful. It's scary. There's something over there.
When performing at a peak condition, often the deciding factor is mental state. Ideas have a form and a weight. When you become dedicated to an idea,
that's when I popped earlier.
It takes on a new dimension. It becomes denser, tougher to move, intractable. This tenacious stubbornness is required to become a receiver.
We are ranked up. Hell yeah. Level up, baby. So we're now simply asleep. But look at that. The eyelid is beginning to crack open. Detective Special. I'm looking forward to getting the 9mm. I like the magazine-based weapons as well. I know one of the notes said that the 6-shooters and the revolvers are like always superior forever. I think that's debatable. I like them both for different reasons. There it is. Speak of the devil. Manifesting. Water tower roof. Suck my Glock. Look at that capacity. 17 bullets. I love it. Hungers for leg. Give me leg. Now, yeah, that's right. Wasn't it Physics Cat said, Alex, have you ever heard of Glock leg? I was like, what's Glock leg? And he was like, don't worry about it, you'll find out. And I was like, Monka S, what the fuck? I was like, what? I'm guessing it's like I'm guessing that's a scarier version of what I experienced earlier. Was it Zabatsu? Somebody was like, yo, Alex, holster your gun, or pull back the hammer, then holster the gun. I was like, all right. And then I did that, and my guy was like, it fucking blasted my leg off. I'm guessing that can happen, but worse with the Glock. Mash that holster button. Like, click it a bunch or hold it, because probably hold it, right? Pros and cons: lightweight, reliable, low production cost. No safety switch or decocking device. Here it is. You can only safely holster by making sure that you maintain focus. Hold down the holster key. There we go. There we go. Or empty chamber. Eject the magazine. There you go. I'm glad I'm glad I read that. Hold it. I don't know if we ever had that in the first game. I don't know if we ever had that in the first game. I don't think we did. You were saying? I don't think we had that in the first game. You have to hold it to unsheath. Slowly, don't you? Yeah. Slow, there it is, slow draw. I knew about the slow holster, slow draw. There we go, there we go. Do I have any, no extra maggies? No maggies. Do I only have a 6 mag clip here? 6 capacity clip? I guess I do. Wow, that's a bummer. I'm guessing that's because it's a hacked device in some way. Or maybe it's like a training mode thing where I gotta get good. Insert mag. And then do I have to pull back the slot? I guess not. I guess it's ready to roll. We have full auto. All right, all right. What else we got? Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. What was it? TR? There we go. Okay, so don't have to pull it back the slide, don't have to pull back the hammer. There is no hammer with the Glock. For better, for worse. For the counter-terrorist pistol that I was talking about last time, the USP. I know it's not the USP, but it's some other kind of pistol. Differs significantly. Is that like an actual problem with Glocks in real life? This Glock model? Like, is it really that jumpy and that easy to just shoot your leg off? I'm over here like, man, really? It's like that easy to get fucked by this thing? Because that's rough. It's fucking rough. The idea of like, whoops, I drew my gun with like the teensiest bit of velocity and now my fucking lower torso has been deleted from my body. Hopefully it's not nearly that jumpy in real life, because man, I know that the Glock is a very like reliable and popular firearm choice, as a pistol at least. This particular model. Like, damn. It's hungy. Give you bad springs for the... Yeah, maybe that's what the answer... The answer is that, yeah, it's the, is that it's the virus, or the threat, rather, has infiltrated our weapons. And made them less reliable. That would make more sense. I'm gonna say that, I'm not gonna say it every time, but I'm going to want to say it every time. Hold the button. It's like a affirmation, a verbal affirmation, and reminder to be like, Alex, hold the button. It's namaste, it is inner peace. Hold the button to holster and unholster. Both sides. Both sidesism. Yeah, hold the holster key. Keep the gun unchambered until you need to shoot. Not a bad way to look at it, too. Haven't seen any flying drones yet, so things like we can usually plan our moves. Also lock the slide. You hold down T while shooting, it will lock the slide. That's cool. Those are all very helpful. And you probably already know what I'm going to do for a little bit. I'm going to be a simpleton. I'm going to be a little chump. Little simpleton chump. But I could see how there really could be situations in the future, at least, where choosing to have the next round not be chambered. It's not a shabby way to do it. Oh. I am alone. Things that have been left behind by others. Messages? What could it all mean? Your potential. Structure on your foundation. Yeah, just get more comfortable. Ooh. A bold place to put that guy. I'd like to not just... Ooh, is that a turret? That is a turret. Oh, okay. A little bit nervous. These placements of things. A little bit scurry. That buzzing is noteworthy. You learn the hard way. That's right. T-shooting is the only safe way. Yeah. Yeah, that's like a manual... not exactly a hammer or a safety, but yeah, it's like a manual, like... Be absolutely sure that nothing is being included when you don't mean for it to be included. Ooh, that's a little scary. Does he see me from here? I have the confidence to pop him from here? He doesn't see me. I don't like this. I have a ton of bullets. At least if I can go underneath. We're off to the side. That guy is still looking at me. Also, I do not love entering down here like that, where the bad guys can see my legs before I can see any of them. But it's slow enough. Good enough, I suppose. There was a tape here last time, but not this time. Also, we were playing Open Sewer earlier, right? The urge to dumpster dive right here is overwhelming. Such a weird game. I'll be thinking about that game for a while, just with its very unique setup and a talk about a bold inclusion of genres and systems. Sometimes it hit, sometimes it landed, sometimes it didn't. But yeah, it's like I can't say they didn't swing for the fences. When I see this color, just a vague hint of that color, I'm implored to be fearful. Or at least cautious. The tension almost makes it like a horror game sometimes. Turn back around. Turn around. Oh. See nothing. Keep looking. Turning. You know, I could probably jump up there. Let's do that. Not jump, but sprint up. Oh yeah. I ain't missing this shot. I say before missing the shot 3 times. Whoop. Yep. I was a little bit nervous in games like this where if I make noise, the bad guys are going to hear me, but doesn't seem like, for now, it doesn't seem like there's any notion of, like, them hearing me. The flashlight thing is cool, and I wondered that in the first game, if using the flashlight near or within the vicinity of a turret or a drone would give away my location. I never did figure out if that was a mechanic in the first game, but we absolutely know it's a mechanic in the second game, in this one. A lot of times in games like this, you're encouraged to avoid combat and to try stealth. In this case, yeah, stealth in a quiet sense, you know, stealth insofar as not making noise doesn't seem to be an issue. That's cool. Is that Polybus? Polybius? Man, what a reference. Old arcade, found some bullets. Surely I can't play the arcade game, can I? No safety? Well, I mean, there was the ability to, like, you know, activate the safety, I suppose. Sometimes when my guy is walking, I'll see like the head, like kind of bip, 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 like the gun will jostle, and I'll begin to panic, thinking like, oh god, my guy is turning on himself like he did earlier. No, it's just standard movement. Lightning's Shadow. Anybody got a spare cord? I want to play some of these. Oh, actually. Oh, it broke. Okay, how about this one? Desperate Gods. Can't play this one. Sure enough, Polybius. This be a psyop that'll make me insane? Nope, it'll just break. What about Black Shades, the game? Damn. I shouldn't be fucking around. There's a fella over there. Hey, Overgrown. That's fun. Or Overgrowth, rather. It's nice and eyeball blurry. Is that a flying thing? No way that's a flying dude. Is there one in there too? That's evil. Oh, it is a flying guy. Nope. Nope. Fucking hell. Woo! By the skin of my dick, good lord. By the skin of my ass, but he's not dead. He's just sad. It was terrifying. But my life flashed before my ass. So the other one's over here, and I think my mag's empty. Hold. I probably don't have to slow hold that time. Oh, hold on. Hold. Not a lot of bullets to spare, man. Not a lot out of ammo. Oh, man. Hold. Insert. So this is what Master Chief was telling us about last time with maybe with the first game. I never saw this with the first game. But definitely in this game, yeah, after you drop one of these guys, they can still be dangerous. Now, of course, they only have, like, close combat. They can't, like, shoot you. They can definitely attempt to zap you if you get too danger close. Oh, that's the little thing I shut off. That was scary. The motherfucker, like, so many close calls there. So this level 2 is not nearly as generous with frequent tapes. We're having to explore for that shit. Yeah, the CIA psyop game, the conspiracy theory game, the very same. Wet Robot Dreams. Please, let me play this one. Can't play it. It's too hot. Too hot for Twitch, too hot for life. I'll leave that as the one game that's not dead. The one game that is maybe still playable. There we go. Balloon. Actually, why'd I holster? I didn't have to do that. Trying to watch for bullets because I am quite low on the goods. On an unbroken Polybius machine, you stare at it. Oh, the taser was shut off. That was the little thingamajig I found earlier. Yeah, good to know. Yeah, if I see one. Oh wait, here we go. Yeah. Boop. Give up. Serve. Consume. Like they live. Scary. I'm scared. I know he can't hurt me. I know he can't hurt me. I'll get real close. See if there's like any other fun things that can happen. 1981. I think that's when the alleged PSYOP game was made. For some reason, I have this uncontrollable urge to assassinate. You know, I don't know. What was the one South Park episode where Butters kept trying to kill John Lennon? Butters was like, kill John Lennon. He's like, Butters, John Lennon's already dead. Oh, you're right. Shit. And he's like, kill Ronald Reagan. No, he's dead too. Poor Butters was like put in a sleeper cell situation and couldn't be effective at it, unfortunately. He was trying his best. So that one's donezo. There we go.
Together, we
Got
have
our first
laid
one.
the foundation. You have shown great potential, but the potential is yet to be realized. We have sent the
Sometimes I'll
message.
see a red
Can you hear it?
balloon all by itself like that, and I think,
There
okay, where's
is
Pennywise?
an
Where is he?
insidious force moving through your media, weakening the mind and causing widespread dysfunction. We call this the threat. We have developed a technique called mind tech to combat this threat. A new set of tapes has been issued to train and prepare you.
The first of which we just heard. No sad, depressing suicide note in that one. One bullet. Just one. I think it's an ad or something. It is kind of an uncanny amount of fidelity in those recordings, in those voice recordings. It's like pretty crisp. And it's fairly, it's like a little bit loud, obviously, because we've left the voiceover volume. Maybe I should even lower it just a little bit. So it's less jarring. I mean, it's just a little bit. But yeah, it does come in real crystal clear. Crystal clear. Go up. Is this a horrible idea? Probably not. Alex said seconds before disaster. Scary. It's like creepy and everything's dark and sad and spooky. Yuki. We need to go that way, but I'm just kind of curious. It's kind of nice. Got some lights now. Hey, it's a little bit warm in here now. Some warmth. A little bit of mood lighting. Unique sound track. Soundtrack and combat. Yeah, that's actually pretty cool. That is really nice. I can appreciate that for sure. I don't mean to backtrack super long. I just kind of want to. That was a cool thing. I can appreciate that we found our first flying bad guys, by the way. The drones. There we go. Our first drones. To spot a target. Yeah, they are terrifying. Be tenacious. Go over fences. Go through windows. Damn. Remember the last time they saw a target and will wait for an ambush? Damn. Smart. But they're fragile. Shields, rotors. Oh, yeah. Makes sense. So, yeah, we saw this second floor up here. See a way to get to it, though. But we see it now. Hacker life forever. Hack the planet! Not NordVPN. What the hell is this? Yes. Yeah, but before we tell you how to get past the threat and get around the mind kill, I'd like to tell you guys about Raid Shadow Legends. Hey guys, it's your boy Super Hobbit, and you know me, I'm not really big into mobile games, but let me tell you about this hot new game. Encrypted messages. Hack the planet, baby! Very good. By the way, apologies for the delay in noticing this, but we got Kat over on TikTok. It's good to see you, buddy. I should mention every so often, I am multi-streaming to TikTok and to YouTube. and to Trovo and Facebook, but of course Twitch is the main one. Usually I like to just kind of mention that just because... Oh! Oh, wow, how did I not... Am I a dumbass? How did I not notice that guy? He was a sleepy boy. He was eepy. You were eepy, weren't you? And I had no idea. I don't know if it's better to turn the lights on or not. Man, I walked right past that guy. I got the little tape and everything. Don't I feel silly? Yes, I do feel silly. That's the answer. He must have been a sleeper. An achievement called 3 for 3. Kill 3 robots with 3 bullets in a row. Did I kill or did I... Oh, no, I did kill. Yeah, no, he's fucking dead. Well, no, he's still alive. He's sad. Can I... Actually, I was about to say, can I, like, topple him over? Can I, like, knock him down? Maybe I shouldn't try this because I think he is still dangerous. I think he could technically still, like, taste my butthole as I'm teabagging him, and he could potentially still shoot my entire ball sack off. Man, I gotta be careful. I mean, I think it was a sleeper fellow, but still, the fact that I was like... I picked up the tape here, I was like, blah, 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 didn't even notice him, and heard him pop on, and I was like, oh, fuck, I'm in danger. I'm in danger. I think there's a drone. Somewhere up there, maybe? That was what I was more curious about, because that color makes me nervous. We turned off the drones. It makes it undetectable. Genius. Once the camera's off, they cannot shoot. That's good, because I was still fearful. Black shade. That light is awfully scary, but... the source... Is that really just this light? Wow, I got bamboozled hard. I was like, surely that color is like the scary color. It's not always. I guess if it's moving, that's the giveaway. Because I was really fearful. Honest and for true. Yep. Now we've been... Yeah, we've been in here. I was saying earlier how I didn't want to waste a ton of time going back this way because we've done the lower floor of this area earlier. But I'm kind of curious if there's anything else up here. This one upsets me, it says. They're keeping secrets from each other, the other receivers. Coded messages. Yeah, I wonder if we could potentially try to unscramble this. You'd need some kind of key for it, presumably. Decryption key. You know what that noise means? Ooh, it's a good thing I did come back here then.
The threat has studied our weaknesses in detail and knows exactly where to place its levers and pry our minds apart. They use social media to divide us and control us while giving us the illusion of community. They grant power and responsibility to the weakest of us.
That's where I came from, isn't it?
While giving us the illusion of meritocracy. We have been coasting through existence with our eyes closed, and now is our last chance to awaken.
Caesar ciphers? I think I can remember I don't know if I remember what a Caesar cipher is specifically. That is... Something red. I'm gonna go for that, but I don't want to just jump out like a doofus. I'm gonna explore carefully. Single letter. B is A or I. Let's see if I go back. Notes. Let's get here. The first thing I looked at is like the second letter, the second word here. I was like, well, I don't have any letters that, or any words that have the letters O, L, and V that are just 3 words long. So I figure there's some kind of like, it's not just a matter of rearranging the words, or rearranging the letters. But it's letter substitution. That's what a Caesar cipher is. Yeah. I mean, I guess if we kind of sat down and tried to work that, we probably could brute force it. I don't know if I necessarily have the wherewithal to do that right now, nor do I have the time. It is getting kind of late. We'll probably go for another half an hour, though. Got a pretty good run going, so I'm going to try and get good. I'm going to try to continue to be a good boy. A good hobbit boy. Not get murdered. Go down to that bottom floor and see what that red thingy was. It might have been one of those red floppies, or red tapes we've heard about. Somewhere on that ledge. Yeah, right there. What could it be? Well, if you'll eventually get the information, yeah, we probably could, you know, sequence break to decode by hand, but if this were a adventure game like Secret World Legends, where like, yeah, decoding ciphers and coded messages like that by hand is part of the experience, then yeah, I could definitely see it. But for this game, I feel like we'll eventually get the goods anyway. I was all nervous about just jumping down and grabbing the thing, but I think we can just jump down and grab the thing. I think we're fine. On the other side, though. There's that guy, though. Red floppy. Mongoose. Oh, here we go. Mongoose strikes. Mofos, he says. Ain't never gonna make it to elite receiver ranks, am I? Some Zen chops when I need them. Stoic prowess. Stunt training, though. And a metaphysical genius. But I can still be helpful. I can take a hit and roll with the punches. Can't really die here. I'll try anything too dangerous for other receivers to do. I'll be that dumbass that gets in the stupid places. There you go. Killed over and over again to learn. The Mongoose strikes. Name is Maggie, but Mongoose sounds fun. Sounds good. Could keep going that way. I mean, I don't know if there's like a lot of benefit to like doubling back. I guess I think we've been here already. I think we've been here already. Let's go this way. I'm gonna climb up. So that's how you learn about mongoosing. We've been introduced to the mongoose, who is a stunt person, and that's how we learned the ooh, that's scary. How we learned the terminology. You see me from here? You probably can. Actually, no, he can't because the camera's technically being blocked, but not by much. Let's not get too comfortable there. There's that guy up there. I think we've been here before, and I think I got scared off when I saw that from a distance, and I was like, let's go down. Not anymore. Now we're approaching with intent. Continue. Oh. Okay. Oh, that's kind of interesting too, actually. I'll try to get more than one. Ooh. A little scary. Is he gonna see me? No, he does not. Okay. Oh shit, all three. Yeah, that was so intentional. That was so intentional. I lined up that shot very deliberately. I was very calculated. I definitely didn't just go, I don't know. Like I guess this will work. No, I'm just really good. I'm just really good at this game. That's all it is, you guys. I'm just so humble. So modest. So demure, so mindful. Yeah, that's like a scary blinking red room. Hold on. before I commit to that. What else here? So here's how we can access this other area. Did not really see. I don't know if I trust my aiming to get that guy necessarily. Yeah, Chimp Crazy though. I was actually thinking I might talk to Gracie tomorrow, see if we can watch it, because I know that that's been like the talk of our little friend group. There's apparently a series on, I guess it's Netflix or somewhere. Somewhere there's a series that just dropped called Chimp Crazy. That's apparently the Missouri version of Joe Exotic, the Tiger King. That's what it's called, the Tiger King. Apparently it's very similar insofar as it's like a wild ass story of some unhinged weirdo being an unhinged weirdo, and apparently it's good. Apparently it's really good. And also it takes place in a suburb of St. Louis that is very close to where we all live, so it's like a little bit too close to home. Do I know if I can, you know what, I'll spend a single bullet. Dude, I'm just such a gamer, what can I say? I'm just such a pro. Fall down, you chump. Oh, scary. So yeah, that's really freaking cool, and I definitely want to watch it, because I know in our little group chat, Chuck and Julie and Kate, who's in here earlier, and a bunch of our friends were all like, oh my god, it's fucking an experience. It's a goddamn experience. And I think Gracie and I are the only ones that have watched it, so we gotta watch that shit so we can all talk shit and all be flabbergasted at the story being told, because apparently it is quite something. We're mongoosing. That's right, baby. It's basically parkour, right? Yeah, parkour, yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. It's close to where they used to live. Yeah, I remember Aaron and Helen said that, yeah, they in the group chat, they were like, they paused it at one point. There's this overarching shot. They were like, that's like our old neighborhood. What the hell? That's where they used to live. I see the tape. Nope. Guy is within visible range. I'd like to ask you to stop, please. And get closer. Get run up there. I'm gonna do this.
One tool.
Like I backed away and had to like. It was like chasing after me as I was backing away.
The threat cultivates an atmosphere of terror and anxiety around trivial risks, providing a suitable environment for them to inject fixes for these non-problems. Invariably, the actual purpose of these solutions is to create new issues that were worse than the initial situation. By associating the search for solutions with new problems, the mind becomes locked in a hopeless state with no clear path forward.
Old.
We have
got a lot more bullets now, especially since I nailed those balloons.
Like a hall of mirrors, this construct is based on illusions and is easily shattered. Imagine that you have changed your mind about something you would never doubt. Act like you believe this new truth for an hour, a day, a week. Do things make more sense?
There.
This is the feeling of breaking free.
From the old house. No, it's a I don't know if you've picked up on this, Chuck, but sometimes I'll like throw out a little, if I'm like talking about something that is mildly, I wouldn't say even doxing or like doxing adjacent, but if I'm like mentioning something that is like a personal detail about somebody, whether it be something about maybe Gracie or myself or a friend of ours, I might like change some stuff around. I'll be like, oh yeah, that restaurant it's like 10 miles away, or like, it's a couple towns away. Sometimes though, when I've said that, it has actually been like within my suburb or like within where we live, where I'd be like, oh yeah, I used to live near there. Sometimes it's like, ooh, maybe that's where I currently live. So sometimes I'll like throw out this little, let's be real, it's not like I'm an important enough streamer person where people are like, oh, I gotta look up where Alex lives and rummage through his garbage bin and find his used underwear and fucking grind it up and snort it and inject it in my ass. I don't fool myself into thinking that I have that kind of draw. You know, it's not like I don't anticipate that I ever will have any sort of, you know, issues with, thank goodness, any sort of issues with like stalkers, that kind of thing. I don't believe for a minute that's ever a thing I will have to worry about. But it is a good like practice I try to utilize just in general. And I'm not always perfect at it. Sometimes I will slip up, obviously, but like, yeah, I try to like use it as like just a good like habit to be in. And it's rarely ever an issue or a concern for me personally. Usually it's more a concern for like, yeah, friends, family, that kind of, especially because like, how it is. Like I'm on the internet. I'm a fairly, internet savvy. I like to think internet and technology savvy individual. But sometimes my mom will pop in, right? My mom will pop in my chat, and she's like a sweet summer child when it comes to the internet. She hasn't been corrupted like all of us have. So like I will sometimes, she'll like tell us, she'll like make mention of like, oh yeah, your cousin says hi, or like oh yeah, you said this to your brother, and I'll be like, oh yeah, my brother who lives so and so where, like, I don't know, I'll like throw out little details like that where I'll indicate to her that I know that, like, oh yeah, I know what you mean, I know what we're talking about, or I'll even contribute to the conversation, but I'll try to either withhold certain details or speak in such a way that, yeah, it doesn't reveal something about a friend or family member that maybe they're not comfortable just talking about, or having someone else talk about on their behalf to who knows who might be listening on that. So it's a decent habit to have, a decent practice, but it's also, like I said, I'm not perfect at it, and it's something I'm still kind of feeling my way through. Zavatsu says you need more peanut butter. I was hoping, Zavatsu, you would say, Alex, you need more fiber in your diet. Your poops have been more liquidy than they should be. No, my flashlight on, Alex. Like down there, I think? Yeah, he down there. He down there. I see your ass. Actually, I don't see your ass. Ooh, now I see your ass. And it's juicy. It's plump and glorious. I think there's one more. Those undies are foldable gold, baby. He says, yo, you don't just give that shit away. That's for the premium, users and viewers. Premium viewers. It's for the Only Hobbits page, alright? Every once in a while, I'll threaten to create an OnlyFans/Only Hobbits page. Or, no, I won't create an OnlyFans, but I will develop my own platform for sexy mid-30s and above short kings who are in their mid-30s or older, and I'll call it Only Hobbits. I'll create an Only Hobbits platform that will invite fellow vertically challenged but well-bearded and well-personalitied gentlemen to create a profile and post thirst traps. And they would have to be like clever and like Hobbit themed though. And the examples I always like to throw out are like, say I'm like bent over in a suggestive pose, throwing some jewelry into a volcano. Like, oops, like my ass is kind of hanging out a little bit. Like I've got a cloak, but I've like pulled it to the side so you can see some cheek and see some cake. Or like me naked on a bearskin rug, like reading some Lord of the Rings. And you could just see the peak of my ass crack, just a little bit, of cheesecake for the fans. So that'll be my Only Hobbits platform, and it won't be just for me. Anybody else will be able to. Well, if you're below a certain height threshold, you too can join the Only Hobbits page. And you know what? It wouldn't just be for dudes. All persuasions may join. We don't discriminate. It doesn't have to be for the gentlemen. The ladies can join too. It's got to be a shouty. That's all that matters. Not a shorty. Well, yes, a shorty and a shouty. Zavat says, I'm streaming nutrition. Well, fiber is nutrition. I know what you mean though, like vitamins and that kind of thing. Cholesterol, internal medicine. Well, again, fiber, and that's part of the digestion system. It's all still valid, but I know what you mean though. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I'm Bill Black on YouTube. I actually didn't know that. I didn't know that. Yeah, is that oh, it's a Simpsons episode. I was wondering if it was a Reservoir Dogs reference. I've seen the Reservoir Dogs, but it's been a long time. I was in high school, so I'm a little bit out of the loop. Oh, that's a good point. I have to have those feet pics. That's the problem though. This is gonna be immersion breaking, all right? VTubers? VTubers, they give warning whenever they're about to like mention something that breaks the immersion. You know, something that breaks the immersion or something that otherwise, like, you know, ruins the illusion. So I'll give the content warning. Mute the stream if you do not want the immersion to be broken forever and your worldview of me shattered forever. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Here it is. My feet are disappointingly not really that hairy. They don't have like an excessive amount of body hair on it. I know. I'm sorry. I can hear the sounds of people retching in violent physical nausea response. Like, you know, like I'm puking, I'm crying, I'm sobbing. I can hear it. Gnashing of teeth, pandemonium. I think I hear gunshots in the distance, sirens, dogs and cats barking and horses eating each other. Yeah, I'm sorry. You can unmute the stream now. Anyway, so that's my deepest, darkest secret as a hobbit. I'm not that's a strike on my hobbit card. Can you really call yourself a hobbit, Alex? Is this hobbit stolen valor? You're just masquerading as a hobbit. The good news is that I am really short. That part is not me whistling Dixie there, brother. I am indeed a shouty. I am indeed quite short. High voltage? Okay, maybe I shouldn't touch any of that. I don't trust myself. I don't trust like that. So yeah, I am indeed quite short. So that part is legit. But yeah, there's aspects of my person that are maybe not true, authentic to form hobbit standard issue. I couldn't do this twice in a row, could I? Ain't no way. Oh, I'm a fucking gay. Oh my god, I'm such a gamer. Holy shit. Oh my god, I'm so happy with myself. Twice in a row, what a fucking mega stud. Holy shit. Somebody stop me. Entry on WikiFeet. I didn't know what WikiFeet was until only very recently, and I thought it was like a meme. I thought someone was like, oh, haha, that's not a real website. And then I was like, now wait a goddamn second. And I looked it up, and I was like, we'll all be fucking we'll twist my goddamn titties. It's a real fucking website. And it's not like I was like, oh, this is like for haha, like pee pee poo poo. This is like for jokes, right? Then I was like, oh no, they're serious. I was like, no, they're absolutely serious. This is like a repository, a suppository, a repository of who has shown feet pics online. Here's a bunch of examples of it. Celebrities, internet personalities. I was like, damn, that's... I mean, you know what? Good for them. Well, except those probably weren't uploaded with the consent of those who are being sexualized, so maybe not good for them. I don't know. It's a little... you know how it is, right? If it's posted online, then... You know, it's this. I guess the bets are off, but still, it feels a little... Ugh. Feels a little able maybe not great. Step Hobbit, I'm stuck in Mordor. I'm stuck in oh my god, the Eye of Sauron, and he's like, my little butt stuck out of it, I'm wiggling. Help, Step Hobbit, I'm stuck in the Eye of Sauron. Or like, I'm half invisible because only one part of my body is wearing the ring. Can you guess what part of the body is wearing the ring and what isn't? So like, part of me is invisible because part of my person has been inserted into the ring. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I'm scared about all these, oh, alarm. That's good to know. I'm scared of like high voltage stuff and where I'm gonna like touch a wall and electrocute myself and explode and shit and piss and puke and ejaculate all simultaneously. Oh, I got so many bullets. Stacks on stacks of bullets. I'm trying to like be careful about what I touch because I'm like doing pretty well. Haven't died in a hot minute. I'd like to keep that run going if I could help it. Meerkat says, lawsuit papers en route. Game Trader says, refunding the bits. Zabatsu says, what? He's like, what are you about to say, Alex? Do you just not have feet? Yeah, I just levitate. I just levitate everywhere. I just float from place to place. It's my deep dark secret and also superpower. Fucking like scuttle along the ground. Or above the ground, that is. Zabatsu says, Obama is going to send out a personal press statement. I thought you were going to say Obama's going to issue an airstrike. They're going to say, like, Obama's going to personally fucking execute your ass, Alex. That's what I was waiting for. Probably rush over there. truck says oh, that's scary. That's scary. He says class action suit incoming. Token, emerges from the dead. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh Shannon, now's not a good time to be trying to get my. Never mind. I'm a fucking gamer. Never mind. Why was I even concerned? Listen to that little whirligig noise it made. It was like. Shannon's trying to like get at my arms. Now's not the time. Oh, there's another one. I think. Oh yeah, he's coming in hot. So am I. I'm also coming hot, ladies. Hold. There we go. I knew we were getting low. Hold. Insert. Almost said inject. Inject. What did I shoot off of you? Oh god, that's scary. Yeah, I don't trust this. I'm gonna fucking neuter you right here and now. Yeah, I'm neutering your ass. I don't trust you, bro. Test. Teabag. I'm not gonna go close to. Well, hold on. Maybe I should. Right, teabag. Wouldn't that be shit? I fucking teabag, but my testicles get stuck in the fucking rotary blades. Wouldn't that be some shit? Oh my god. Says yeah, no sucks. You see, yeah, that's fucking wild to me. Honestly, it's wild that that website exists. Not only will this kill you, it'll hurt the entire time you were dying. What a great little detail. Oh, that off. What if his flashlight is facing towards that guy? Is that gonna fuck shit up? Also, that noise is gonna fuck me up for sure. I'm gonna go into those things here. I'm worried that that's gonna like keep making noise and it's gonna keep making me sad. Oh, he's still alive. Yo, I fucked this man up. Look at this man. He's been fucking. He just got deleted. He just got disassembled. Bro's got nothing left. A fucking gamer, bro. Why was I even concerned? I'm such a fucking stud. Except there's more guys up top. One dude, I think he's above me. Was there a tape? Oh, there might have been. I should go back, shouldn't I? A good idea. Let's go back now. I'm still scared. I'm still scared. Here, I've been like so jumpy this whole time. Yeah, thank you, Master Chief. You might have been right. I might have missed something. Ah, voltage, rock and roll. Oh. Oh, I'm so jumpy. I'm like waiting for something to just jump out and shit in my mouth. Unpleasurably. I definitely heard something. I could hack him. You're right. I definitely could. I'm worried that if I don't, he's gonna somehow fucking blast my ass. Like, I'm worried that, as earlier we saw, if you fail the hack, they'll turn around and blast you. Now remove that one guy's taser. So, oh, here it is. So I don't think I can.
If you really want to be sure that a gun will fire when you pull the trigger, you need to do a press check. Make sure your finger is off the trigger and pull back the slide with your supporting hand. Calm down, John Wick. Just enough to see if there's a cartridge in the chamber. If there is, make sure the slide goes back into battery. This means
it might be a floaty boy somewhere. Now that guy got.
If not, you can just keep
the
slide back.
It might be a sleeper.
And then release it to strip.
But I hardly even know her. No, I think I did drop him.
The check. In case your mag spring is
and now he's definitely dropped.
Failed to feed or is fitted incorrectly.
Couldn't tell if he was a sleepy boy or a just not yet killed fella. Here, another one. Number 5 is nearby. Another tape. Concerned I haven't seen him yet. Is he right there? No. He's in the next room, isn't he? I thought there was one up here. I guess the last tape in the set is right here. Oh, I was seeing his light. That's what was throwing me off. Okay.
Close your eyes and imagine that you are a cloud floating over.
Does that mean that I've beaten this.
Breathe
Was this
in.
my first attempt?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Man, maybe I really am a gamer.
Hold.
Maybe I'm not
1,
beating the allegations.
2,
Maybe I've been a gamer this whole time.
4. Breathe out. 1.
I'm still scared. I'm so jumpy.
3, 4. Pause. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. Imagine a kill drone weaving between the buildings. Hold.
First attempt, hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah.
The drone looks up.
That is
seeing
until
a
I
dark cloud.
wander into
Breathe
something
out.
and I get into the danger
It
zone.
starts flying towards cover. Pause. Bang. Lightning blasts it to sparkling pieces. Breathe
Something
in.
did see me.
Breathing is vital to life.
Did a sleeper
In
wake
order
up?
to project deadly force with
Maybe I
precision,
shouldn't move.
a receiver temporarily becomes one with death and pauses the breath.
Well, we leveled up, but yeah. I heard a very telltale other beep, and I was like, oh god, what was it? 5-0 Glock, achievement unlocked. Sleepwalker. So we're half awake by this rank. Secret found. Got some notes permanently added to the pool. Very nice. Yeah, I do wonder if I heard something, though. At the high point. 9 mil. Ambulatory, but not fully aware yet. Master Chief doesn't love it. We have more bullets this time, which is nice. First and foremost, let's read about this thing. The Yeet Cannon? That's a fun name. They sell like hotcakes. But nobody likes to admit that they have one. Oh boy, here we go. It's a blue-collar gun for working-class people. The gun can take a lot of punishment. Offer a lifetime warranty, whether you're the original buyer or not. 6 barrels and simple mechanics give high accuracy, but hard to aim at long range with weird ergonomics and short sight radius. Reliable, but have trouble stripping rounds from the magazine, resulting in out of battery. Oh, good to know. Manually push the slide into place. Good to know. So, unholsters safely. I don't see a hammer, so probably the same thing. Same kind of thing here. So, load it up with as many as I can carry, which is not a ton. Pretty good. Insert. And yeah, no hammer. There is a slide. Is there a bolt in there? There is a safety, which is nice. Okay. No flashlight. I don't know if I've ever even seen a flashlight to like pick up, like a pick-upable flashlight. It's got a magazine safety, which is good. Yeah, that's what I just... I'm guessing that's what I was messing with, the safety. If I need to be in the safety mode. I do like the pink meerkat. I do like the pink meerkat flavor. It's a tasty flavor. I can at least capture that first one. Wait, hold on. The box? Can I get the shit? Whoop! No, not quite. Weather effects. The new one. Whoop! Oh. Oh. That is exactly it. So when I checked earlier. There we go. I do see there's a bullet in the chamber now. So I was uncertain earlier. I was like, I'm not sure if that's gonna actually shoot. I'm glad I checked. Although I mean I didn't fully confirm it, but I was suspicious. Confirmation though. Only 4 tapes for this one. Cheapest thing you can possibly buy, just that you could still technically call a gun. It's under under $200. That's nothing. We're giving them away. It can still shoot sometimes. It sounds like it's not super reliable, which when it comes to those drones can be scary. The turrets, it's maybe not horrible, but with the drones, that's gonna be an issue. Speak of the goddamn devil. Oh, hold on. Spec chamber. Oh, fuck, wrong button. So nothing there. Shit. Alright, let's just go back. Hold on. Okay, now it's loaded, so now we're set. Damn. Oh, alright, now we're out. It's enough for a full mag. It is more than enough. Eventually, I figure we'll probably have multiple mags. Eventually. When we've proven ourselves. Failure to feed. Yep. Smack the magazine. Smack the magazine. That's awesome. So, to be clear, it looks okay. Yeah, we're good. I think. God damn it! Fuck. Hold. I see what you mean. This thing sucks. And what they say, like, wiggle it? Like, smack it? Is there a smack button? Bonk, bonk, bonk. Yeah, maybe just put another bullet in. Be good, I think. Right, kill. Damn it. Oh, there's like a little... There's some fuckery going on in there. Oh, now it's good. Now it's good. There's a bug sound effect in there as well. Zip gun, is that what this is called? The zip gun? So just end it, man. Did the first check of the taser? I don't think it did. I think he's still a danger. I think I keep missing, and I think I'm... Oh, God. Now I got his ass. Yeah, I don't think I got the taser. I think he was still very much in the danger zone. I like the little whirligig noise he makes. It's like that's a Pilot Wing 64 sound effect right there. Well, the mag is in the gun, press Z. Oh, that's cool. Good to know. And then... Oh, fuck, wrong button. That one's good. I'm embarrassed I missed so many times, though. Be good. I see what you mean, though. This thing's a little rough. The fact that I struggled so much to shoot more than half the time is indicative. Percussive maintenance. It did get the taser? Damn, I was not confident in my abilities. I was like, because he was still flying very, very comfortably. It seems like usually if you like hit something on it, if it doesn't kill, it'll still bounce. Oh, maybe it did bounce. Maybe it did bounce off. I guess I because he was so flying with such confidence, I was concerned. But maybe I didn't need to be concerned. Can you blame me for being a little nervous, though? I'm a nervous Nelly. Thump, 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 thump. Another one. See, that's what I like, is when they very clearly and are very absolutely decommissioned versus like, oh, did I just neuter him on the fly? Because in that case, like, yeah, I could have avoided additional gunshots and wasting of ammo, spending of ammo. I go for those balloons if I can. No flashlight. A little bit scurry. Another guy? Oh, it's just that guy. So you heard the sound effect, okay, but it didn't die. So the taser was shot. Yeah, I wish I could take credit for it and say like, oh yeah, that was an intentional neutering of the bad guy. It was I meant to hit the body and I missed, but I'll still accept some credit. Just a little bit. The machine spirit, oh yeah, now we're gonna cross the Warhammer Street. Oh god, Warhammer streams. Like I should get a little bit closer before I attempt this shot. Don't you look at me. Yeah, you look the other way. I killed him. Right, I made him sad. The taser actually might have gotten dropped that second time as well. With that first shot, that is, but like, nah, I wasn't gonna chance it. We drop his ass. The anointed holy oil. There you go. Yeah, the gun's machine spirit was not pleased, but it's been pretty good since. Been behaving itself since. Wait, is that a? I think we're okay. I missed my flashlight. I missed my flashlight. Did I miss? Did I fucking go through? There we go. I was like, did I go through his like the rotors? Giving us a lot of these little drone fellas. Hard to hit at that distance, yeah. No, I guess that I wish I could say that was an intentional shot. But it's an unintentional MLG play, so I guess it's good for something. I definitely do want to go down there, but I want to take a quick gander. Ooh, an extra clippy. It's very helpful. More mags. I appreciate the threat tinkerings with our equipment sometimes. Cool. And to be clear, this one is actually pretty empty. Is it truly empty? I think it is, actually. It's a little bit better. Good. Useful. I didn't realize I was like... I think I was like one bullet left. I had to go this way. I think I spent a bullet and got a bullet. Or maybe I got two of them. Penny, leave a penny. I guess another question is... I hear you. Here you are.
You are finally.
Sounds like I'm in the desert. Sounds like I found a desert level.
You see reality
one more bullet.
in shades of black, but beyond your world is.
Tell me more, Adam West.
Bathed in radiant light. We have reached out to you with a warning. If you are able to hear our message, you are one of the few that we can help. We call you receivers.
This is a message from the first game, wasn't it?
Words was chosen because he is able to hear us with exceptional clarity. With time, you too could learn this mind tech, but time is not something we have.
I want to get down with my bad self.
There is a threat to everyone on your planet, and they have been weakening your mind through your media, lowering your natural defenses.
Oh, maybe I can't go down from here.
The coming
this whole time I thought there was a way down, but...
all we can do is prepare.
A little scary. I could, like... maybe drop down there? It's a little scary. Guess we forge ahead and find a way to double back, because I want to collect on the investment of killing those bad guys earlier. I was focused, man. I'm so nervous about getting got. I was trying to be extra observant. But in doing so, I was missing some key stuff. Those tapies. To drop down there. This notion of dropping down makes me nervous. I'll have to do something, though. There's no obvious ways down. Like Batman lurking in an upper area like this, leaping from maybe not rooftop to rooftop, but one place to the next. And that guy's still alive. Well, still awake. I have the confidence to drop that guy. If I drop down, I don't have a lot of cover. Oh. Don't have a ton of cover options. Out of battery. Tell me. Slide gets stuck. Incomplete seal. Push the slide the rest of the way forwards. Man, so much maintenance for this thing. Meerkat's like, for legal reasons, this is a joke. Okay. So let's hold G then by default. Oh, fuck. Wait, that's a silly guy. Never mind. There we go. Bullet, I think is good. Trying to hold up to the light. I missed. There we go. Not a moment too soon because I think I'm still getting pretty low. Oof, another hit. Another drop. Just a little achy, a little owie, a little Charlie horse action. We're fine. It's that little guy. That little guy? I wouldn't worry about that little guy. He is, I think, been neutered. Taserless. A little tapey. Or a little disky, that is. Last bullet. Walked around the corner. Heard the turret activate. Raise my gun. Gun jammed, yep. The turret didn't shoot. Heard the ammo belt spin, but it was empty. Ah, nice. Don't trust other receivers, it says. Curious. Curious indeed. Why is he still alive indeed? Oh, are we out? We are out. We are out. How about this one? We are out. Well, hopefully nothing is going to get us before we find some gun. Some gun juice. Some gun fuel. Another mag. Or two. Or number 3, rather. That's pretty good, actually. I think that one is borked, though. Yeah, I gotta... I think that did it. Yeah, I think we're good now. Or maybe it was always good. Maybe I'm just paranoid, but it looked like it was goofed. Oh, it's just a regular flashlight. I'm gonna turn that off because that's gonna make me nervous. Just one bullet there, man. They're not being overly generous here. Is a regular turret, I think, not a drone. The balloon's up there. Yeah, this is gonna be really economical with our bullet usage here, don't we? Economically smart. That's me. There's no way I'm gonna get this a 3rd time in a row, right? Ain't no goddamn way. There's no way I can't be a gamer 3 times in a single night. Oh, I'm a gamer 3 times in a single night. Holy shit. That's how I pulled Gracie. If anybody of you are wondering, man, Alex is so cool, and his wife is so pretty. How do I be like him? Pulled out gamer shots like that. We'll be drowning in pussy in no time. The number of times Gracie and I might be watching something, and, like, you know, we'll be watching something, and there'll be a male protagonist, and women are just throwing themselves at him. So, male protagonist and these, like, really charismatic, a real Don Juan, The ladies love him. We'll be watching something like that, and I'll turn to her, I'll be like, oh yeah, that was me in college. Drenched in pussy, just smothered in vaginas, man. Oh, those were the days. My virile, boundless. Oh, there's a fella right there, isn't there? There's a fella somewhere. But yeah, boundless amounts of sexual escapades. Where is he? The fella somewhere. He's gonna be above me. That's always where they were in the first game. You just pissed your last idiot. Stupid. Nailed it. Is he dead? Jesus! Where the fuck did you go? Oh, he's there. Okay. I like shot and he just disappeared. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, can you tell Master Chief? I'm like going through the list. I'm like, all right, first we tap the thing. If that doesn't do it, check the chamber. If that doesn't do it, unseat the mag, look at it, put it back in, pull the slide back. Like I'm going through the list of maintenance things because there's so much bullshit maintenance for this gun. It's hard for me to remember which thing does which. So I'm just pressing all the buttons. Maybe not all the buttons, but I'm like going through the list of stuff until something takes. I'm just being like very inefficient, but whatever gets the job done. Stovepipe. Is this a new thing that can happen? Yep, it sure is. I'm learning about all the ways that guns can malfunction because of this one stupid ass pistol, which is probably the point. You're probably meant to struggle with this thing for a bit. Back the slide again. You tilt the weapon to get gravity on your side. Or just have a good grip. Just don't suck. Oh, there we go. But I think I am out, aren't I? Is that an empty bag? No, I'm not. Got so many bullets now. I got that fucking, what's it called? The balloon thing, and I'm such a freaking gamer now. And look at that. That's my only, no, it's not my only mag, but it's my second mag that is, you know, fully functioning. That do it? I think that did it. Yeah, we're good. I didn't have to do it that second time, but I just wanted to. Just for the fun, for the sexual thrill. I think I need to hack him. Don't have to worry about him either. No turrets on the ground that I can see. Oh! Yet, motherfucker, he was a sleeper. He was a sleeper. I should have moved. I should have like sprinted more confidently. I saw him. I was like, "Oh, I'm behind a wall. It's fine." And then I wasn't okay. Those sleepers, man. Oh, you get demoted? Oh, brutal. Demoted back to a sleep. That's good to know. Good to know. When you get taken down a peg. So you gotta like keep getting good. You gotta get good and stay good. You gotta get good and then stay good. That's right. Meerkat says, whoa, save some pussy for the rest of us, Alex. What the hell? Yeah, I'll have to not shower for months to get that kind of gamer grime. Oh my god. That gamer skill. Yeah. To pick who can make it to the 42 person orgy, dude. Such a struggle, right? As they say, heavy is the head that bears the crown. This game is awesome. You could probably tell I'm getting tired. Let's go ahead and wrap it up here, friends. This game is very fun. This game is very fun. Oh, we got the cult, though. That's the classic, bro. The classic. Now, this game is very cool, and I very much would like to play more of this.